There are typically two ways of analyzing a Steven Spielberg film. First are his thematic interests, recurring issues like parent-child relationships, suburban culture, and important events in American and Jewish history. In this framework, there tend to be two Steven Spielbergs, the escapist and the moralist, and there seems to be little consensus on how the two are connected. One way to connect them is through the second mode of analysis, which is a close reading of his visual style. The common thread here is Spielberg's manipulation of deep space, multiplying the layers of action on the screen. For example, by using deep focus photography, or by having background objects appear and intrude into the foreground action, by having objects enter the frame at multiple points of distance, and by moving the camera alongside other mobile objects or characters. Even though this approach combines the two Spielbergs, it is limited to a consideration of optical visuality. This essay will consider an equally important part of Spielberg cinema, and that is its tactile visuality. No matter what the subject matter, Spielberg draws us close to the surface qualities of objects, using tactile movements in order to advance plot lines and to engage the senses of a mass audience. Spielberg is so attentive to the layering of these movements that when these layers collapse, the impact seems both logical and exaggerated.
Your primary target about that position now. I have no known high altitude traffic. Stand by one, I'll check low. Over.
We can isolate this design element to a motif in Spielberg, characters tracing or placing their hands over some other element in the mise-en-scène, highlighting the contact point between hand and object.
Shake and bake, do you read? Shake and bake. This is Tanker Base, do you read?
Yeah, Rich, I'm a little busy right now.
You've been up a long time. How's your fuel reading?
Spielberg uses this gesture with such frequency and force that it raises some question about the cinematic world his characters are living in.
My name is Mr. Abagnale.
I'm Wendy.
It is here.
That's Shiva, and what's he handing the priest?
Now, what's that supposed to be coming out of there? Lightning.
Out of all the five senses, touching is the most active, and that is perhaps the most basic definition of a Spielberg character.
That's not right. The antenna, how dumb, huh? Well, which way is the antenna pointing? Northeast. It's Wyoming.
Here. This is where I'm from.
We are here.
Is this where you're from?
Where are you from?
Africa.
Earth.
This is your home.
Home. Home.
The skull is in Nazca, Peru.
Baga.
Our first target is Fort Fisher. It defends Wilmington Port.
Turn south through the desert to a river, and the river led into the mountains here, straight to the canyon.
Toodles. Wendy.
Objects like remote controls, other hands, faces, books, photographs, maps, buried objects, windows, and the display screens on electronic devices like televisions and computer monitors. Touching these objects confirms not only their physicality, but their narrative and symbolic significance.
See, this old man still has a little magic left in him.
My father.
Oh, God, Victor, please tell me your father isn't in that rain again.
Jonathan Paul!
Rachel. Rachel.
Oh, you're so hot.
What I need to know now is in here.
Oh, there you are, Peter.
Yes, sir.
When we see characters demonstrate a tangible connection to objects that also advance a film's narrative, we become, like the characters, active reactors.
See, he's just using a stencil machine and an Underwood.
Yeah, it's a teller at the bank.
Say again?
It's definitely a teller, Carl.
With their eyes all aglow, we'll find it hard to sleep.
It will be beautiful.
We are simultaneously immersed into the film's action and stimulated by the spectacle of forward momentum.
Don't worry, Frank. I'll have you extradited back to the United States.
I get phone.
When the multiple layers of Spielberg's mise-en-scène collapse, the immersive becomes the spectacular.
Hey, who are you?
Hey, monsieur, pourquoi vous avez un masque?
Will you stop that? You can break a window.
They're double-layered. You can't break them.
Give me that.
This is the Spielberg touch. Tactile movements in deep space, conveyed through the surrogate body of a sympathetic character.
Mr. Thurman, there is a man walking around the terminal in a bathrobe.
Perhaps for other filmmakers, such a technique is simply a technique, something learned and applied.
Oh, John, that hurt.
Whereas for Spielberg, it may be a way of seeing, a desire to make images tangible.
It's an interactive CD-ROM. Look, see, you just touch the right part of the screen and it talks about whatever you want.
Combine fact with fairy tale. Hello? Hello?
When we see technique in such constant repetition, we can only wonder whether they are, in fact, choices. We may even, like a Spielberg character, feel a desire to escape what seems to be a cinematic world of mechanical reflex, of surface layers built to collapse.
It's clear that the future of Krakosia may be in doubt for some time to come. Meanwhile, the people of Krakosia suffer the consequences.
I'm food.
The general chaos of war have caused food and
those machines come up from under the ground, right? So that means they must have been buried here a long time ago. So who's driving the goddamn things? Watch the lightning.
Look at the surface wind across the water. Watch the ripples.
Watch the lightning. Keep watching the lightning.
But such a limitation of Spielberg's cinema is also part of the appeal of his cinema. That, like a touch screen, it can stimulate more than two of our senses.
Forced to evacuate